Hi, this is Steve Enstad, CEO and owner of PageDNA, here to talk about our implementation process and why it's such a key advantage to the PageDNA platform and approach. We have three pillars we stand on at PageDNA, and all three of them are vital. Number one is the many features and benefits that they bring to your organization in removing painful manual touches. But the second is the process that we use to get you up and running. We are very proud to have one of the fastest implementation processes in the web-to-print industry, with an 81-day average time from kickoff meeting to a full launch with adoption, all run by our team using a little bit of your time to get this done. So I want to explain a little bit of how this process works. There's a kickoff meeting, and we jump into an implementation process that is tracked using professional project management software that we use called Smartsheet. We have customized the Smartsheet application, and we actually build a custom Smartsheet for you and your project with PageDNA. Now, in case you're unaware, PageDNA actually does the work of building your initial storefront to ensure that you can launch without an extraordinary amount of time required from your team. We do need somebody who can show up for a kickoff meeting and who can attend a 30-minute meeting each week for typically 6 to 8 weeks or faster, if you can move faster, to help you get out of the starting blocks and get your storefront live. There's a lot involved in web to print. And if you're talking to vendors that are not showing you the complexity that's involved, shame on them. We are not hiding that information because we are very proud of how easy we make this for you. Whether it's setting up your domain name or the order delivery, branding the storefront, setting up your profiles, your user groups who may have a different experience on the site, and all these other steps, we guide you step by step through this process, giving you this tool that allows you to see clearly who's on first base, who's on second base, so to speak. The Smartsheet tool has a number of other advantages. First, we can record all of our notes from all of our meetings here, so there's always a durable record of what we discussed in tracking progress. Secondly, if we are asking you to upload our work files, there's a very easy way to do so within the tool. You can simply upload your files, and that actually will notify us automatically that the project is moving forward, and we are now responsible for the next step in that case. At the end of each business day, Smartsheet sends a single email to all project participants showing only what has changed in the last day. A very important email for people who are usually very busy and need to know what's changed on their project without having to scan through this document. During these meetings, we do need you to actually perform work between the meetings so we can move forward. We are not psychic, and we need your help to give us those files, to test the system, and to update status in this meeting. Now, I'm going to go over right now to one of our key documents, which is our statement of work that we actually build and custom craft for each of our customers. In this document that I'm showing today, you're going to see green and red text. That text is actually customized by myself and our sales team, our dealers, working with you. So you will actually get a proposal customized for your needs that we have discovered during the sales process. But in the statement of work document, there's some very important things. First of all, we actually explain the roles of what we need to succeed with your organization. And there are two roles we need. One is an executive stakeholder, typically the person who's taking financial responsibility for making the investment in PageDNA. And then there's a second person, and they can be the same person, but often they'll be separate, which is the customer project manager. We need a single person identified from the organization who will be our primary point of contact. And yes, others can join. However, we need one person who acts as the official cat herder, so to speak, and they can commit to attending to a 30 to 60 minute meeting per week and also collecting about an hour to an hour and a half. They need additional time throughout the week to do the work that we need to move forward. But with those commitments of time, our team is using the implementation bundle to build the storefront and help you launch it. The executive stakeholder is also described in this document. They actually need to be making the financial decisions and approving what the customer project manager is doing, but their involvement is way less. They need to join our kickoff and then our final launch meeting. In the process of doing implementation, we actually are not only working on building all the components of your store, but we are critically also ensuring adoption, that there is a plan for user adoption. And you can see in the statement of work that we will prepare for you that there's a launch process that involves getting something that is simple, complete, and profitable launched, and then expanding. But we are asking from the initial meeting onward, what is your plan to ensure that this system gets used? How are we going to replace the antiquated, wasteful old ways of ordering with the new way? By having you think about this with us and using some of our time-tested strategies, we ensure that this software does not become shelfware. Unfortunately, many customers that we meet in the world of web to print have actually had a negative experience with one of PageDNA's competitors who sold a dream and then tiptoed off into the sunset, leaving the production print team up a certain creek without a paddle, if you catch my drift on that one. So it's very important that you understand that our process ensures that you get live quickly and has user adoption planned so that we get usage and you get a return on investment. So this concludes a quick summary of the unique approach PageDNA takes to implementation that ensures that at a very low cost to you in terms of time, we get a storefront up and running quickly, get usage, and get you a return on investment. Now, keep in mind, during the process of your implementation, we are bringing you into our online training program so that you, if you wish, can become self-reliant and learn how to build these digital catalog items, whether they're simple items, static items, promotional products, or things like business cards, flyers, copies. We are helping you become self-reliant. But we don't slow down our implementation process. We get it up and running for you. So with that, I want to thank you for your time and taking a look at what sets PageDNA apart in our unique implementation process. And we look forward to building a custom scoped statement of work for you and getting you out of the starting blocks and with a successful e-commerce production print strategy. Thank you for your time. This has been Steve Enstad, CEO and owner of PageDNA. Really appreciate your attention. Thank you.